Sports. It's in the game.
The man to watch. In a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV? And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And we've got what we hope will be exciting league action coming up for you. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Well, it looks like a mismatch on paper. Will it be that way on grass? Our hosts have had real trouble scoring goals, and that can't be said of their opponents.
Well, Derek, it's not great reading for these fans, is it? But you just never know. If they defend well and pose a threat on the counter-attack, we might just be in for a surprise here.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, they're going to play with a slightly withdrawn centre-forward who will look to find space behind the opposition's midfield. But it's important he doesn't drop too deep, otherwise his partner will get isolated.
And they kick off here. Promising possession, this. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And unable to hang on to the ball. That's good pressing for you. This looks interesting, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. And space for them here on the flank. Chances on. Oh, not to be. An opportunity wasted early in the game.
Well, maybe it's come a little bit too early, Derek, but that's a wasteful finish.
Oh, the threat is there. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Well, he likes to run at them. The cross is on. Magnificent defending. Just the clearance that was needed. Plenty of options. Must take the lead here. It's still alive. And a goal it is! But in all honesty, the keeper should have done much, much better.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone. And at this level, you're always going to be punished.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And they know they need to stop him, but they dealt with the threat posed. Keeping the ball moving. Clean challenge. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, the referee has decided to book him.
Well, it's not a good challenge, and quite rightly, he gets a yellow card for that.
Well, possibilities in the centre. Keeper did his job to begin with. But a pass that lacks quality.
Well, that save could be the turning point here, because they've been second best all over the pitch up to now.
Well-timed tackle. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Oh, surely! Well, in the end, it was rather straightforward for the goalkeeper, Stuart.
Well, he has to do better there. That's a really poor finish.
And he's taken it away. A bit of running room now on the wing. It's opening up for them. Real defensive resilience. And tipping it over the crossbar. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. They take it short. Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Well, a short corner here. No way through. He got a good palm on it. And a throw-in it's going to be. Now he must favour the cross. And it might be. Blocking it. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the referee brings the first half to an end, and it's the visiting fans who'll be the happier of the two, Stuart.
Well, as we highlighted, they look like a side who will score goals every time they go forward. Their front players have been so clever with their movement. This could turn into a rout in the second half.
And they kick off here. Chances on. Oh, not to be. An opportunity wasted early in the game.
Well, maybe it's come a little bit too...
Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Must take the lead here. It's still alive. And a goal it is. But in all honesty, the keeper should have done much, much better. Well, the referee has decided to book him.
Well, it's not a good...
It's opening up for them. And tipping it over the crossbar. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase. Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
And it might be. Blocking it. And goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Peter Hartley. Yves Barai. Gives it a go. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Well, PSG have been busy in the transfer market. The contract situation has been signed and sealed, and he could be...
Oh, what a chance this is, Derek.
And hunting for his second goal. Denied, however.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's been on great form today. That was another good effort.
Taken short. Is it going to be? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. He's given it away. Good work to regain possession. A chance maybe from the wide position. Space and time for the cross. Just the clearance that was needed. Will it be? Well, denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. And dispossessed. Well, they know they need to stop him. The cross is on. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Moving it forward. Could reduce the deficit. Keeper getting the touch. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches.
Well, the visitors have controlled possession, as you can see, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Crossing opportunity. And the no-nonsense clearance. And they need to get tighter. Body on the line.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Great opportunity, and there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
Three goals without reply. Khan. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. That's how to rob them of possession. Space on the flank. And he's through here. Well, he had clearly drifted into an offside position.
Well, you can see from his reaction, he knew that wouldn't count.
We will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. That is tackling of the highest order. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, they were excellent, weren't they? But I'm not surprised. Their ability to create chances has been good all season, and today was no different.
Must take the lead here. It's still alive. And a goal it is. But in all honesty, the keeper should have done much, much better. It's opening up for them. And tipping it over the crossbar. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase. Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
And it might be. Blocking it. increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Oh, what a chance this is, Derek.
And hunting for his second goal. Denied, however.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's been on great form today. That was another good effort.
Great opportunity. And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts. And he's through here. Well, he had clearly drifted into an offside position.
Well, you can see from his reaction, he knew that wouldn't count.
Just a couple of questions for you. That's it. Thanks very much.
The man to watch. 4 goals in 3 games, you can't argue with that. The action is live. Next. Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got what we hope will be exciting league action coming up for you. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got 2 teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and 2 coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, they're playing in a 4-4-2, with one of the strikers just dropping that little bit deeper. His role is to find space between the defensive lines, but he can only do that if his partner makes forward runs.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
And the match is underway. What can they do from here? But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Will he play it in? Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, he's playing well at the moment. He's confident. He's making runs in behind. He always looks a threat when he gets on the ball. He's been good with the ball at his feet. And when crosses come into the box, he's looked dangerous as well. It's been a really good period for him.
Great challenge. He got nothing but ball. Oh, he looks threatening. In with a chance. Oh, he saved it.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
So the corner played into the box. A deft clearance. Showing considerable guile, but a good piece of tidying up. Well, they have it again. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Possession one. Greg Stewart. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. The cut back. Still alive. Well, able to survive that attacking push.
Well, still behind here, but only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep piling on the pressure like this.
Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Singh. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Well, just leaning back a bit and over the bar. And a creative look about this. Can they square the game? No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Went in strongly to win the ball. And a chance for them to nudge in front. A terrific piece of goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Stewart. And he's in an offside position. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Showing a real will to win the ball. And they need to get tighter here. Oh, big opportunity! And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Yes, he'll be pleased with his first half display. His movement was good, as was his passing, and of course he took his goal well. Just needs to continue that form into the second half.
And the match is underway. Oh, he looks threatening. In with a chance. Oh, he saved it.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
Oh, they have it again. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. Just leaning back a bit and over the bar. And a creative look about this. Can they square the game? No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. And they need to get tighter here. Oh, big opportunity. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. On to Kramer. Hartley. Kramer. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, not quite the cross he was hoping for. That's very effective, good high pressing. Well, Spurs have been trying for a while to get this deal over the line, and now it is over
Derek,
the line.
can he finish this?
Great chance to make it a brace, but the keeper had his say.
Well, he has to get a second goal soon. He's been brilliant today. Well, there you have it. The away team have had so much of the possession, but they've shown a real lack of creativity today. They need to be far more inventive in the final third if they're to turn things round here.
Is it going to be? Oh, he's found the net! And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. But really sticking to their task defensively. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Oh, in with a chance! Can he convert? Oh, he saved it!
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
They favoured a short one here. Textbook defending inside the box. Can he do it? Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Can he take advantage? Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Time for a change then. Khan. Ogbeche. And he's taken it away. Oh, he's through here. Really important tackle. Well, they know they need to stop it. And foiled only by the crossbar. Smuggled away. Unable to keep the ball that time. And he might be through here. Oh, it was there for him. but unable to find the target.
Well, he certainly went for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there. He should have scored that.
Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
Nicely timed tackle. Untidy in possession. Lost to attack from the wide areas. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. He's got to score! In it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
Oh, he looks threatening. In with a chance. Oh, he saved it.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
Oh, they have it again. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. And a creative look about this. Can they square the game? No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. A terrific piece of goalkeeping. And they need to get tighter here. Oh, big opportunity. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. Is it going to be? Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted. And just... Oh, he saved it!
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
Loves to attack from the wide areas. He's got to score! In it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all.
We'll just grab a minute of your time for a few questions. Yes, that's all the questions we have for you.
Thanks, guys. Good to see you here. We'll get started with the questions now. Okay, yeah, no, we're done now. Sorry, we're done. We have to let them go. Thank you all.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you league action today. Stuart, your expectations?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, 3 goals in the last 3 games. He's in great form at the moment, and he's playing with confidence as well. Every chance he could add to that tally today.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, the 4-4-2 system relies on good combinations all over the pitch. The front two, the central midfield pairing, the fullback and winger, and of course the centre-backs. If you can get these combinations right, you'll have a good team.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, they're playing with 2 up front, but they have different roles. The main striker has to use his pace to run behind the defence. The second striker is trying to find pockets of space to receive the ball and get himself turned. It's a good combination, I think.
And this confrontation is underway. Is it going to end up being productive for them? In position! Well, if truth be told, he made it rather straightforward for the keeper.
Well, he knows it. That is a real waste of a great opportunity. Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
Crisp tackling. How to play it goes. He was under a bit of pressure. And that was a very fine read. Throw-ins given. Well, they couldn't keep it. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Can he put them in front? Oh, a goal! There it is! And the crowd stunned into silence.
Well, this is really poor defensively. Just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. On a pass that lacks quality. He's got space. How about the cross? Good tackle. He must finish. Determined defending. Gives it a go. And throwing himself at the ball. Well, they fancy a short one. Oh, big opportunity. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Well, a second goal for them here. Difficult to stop him. Oh, fancy footwork. And still a chance. Well, threat over for now. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Could pull one back here. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And over comes the corner. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Delivered into the area here. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Intense pressure.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
Strong but fair tackle. What can they do from here? And it might be. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. And space for them here on the flank. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and I think it's fair to say they're enjoying this away day. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. Their only problem in the second half could be complacency, but I can't see that happening.
He's in behind. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
And the short option preferred. Pulls it back. Well, tremendous block. And with that, the attack fizzles out. That is that for the first half here. Well, we expected he would be a creative figure out there. Simply hasn't worked out that way, Stuart.
Well, I have to say he's not played well today. I'm a great fan of his, but he's looked way below his best here. Mind you, you could say that about the rest of the team as well.
And this confrontation is underway. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Can he put them in front? Oh, a goal! There it is! And the crowd stunned into silence. Gives it a go. And throwing himself at the ball. Two to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again.
Well, could this be the turning point?
He's in behind. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Yves Barai. Really getting stuck in. Space afforded him. Chance to play it in. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Promising position, this. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. They've lost it. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, what a bargain this is. He'll bring so much quality to this club, and he's a great character as well.
Has a go. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, we're into the final half hour.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. It's a fantastic stop from the keeper, you have to say.
Can he put it away? Great defending. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. This looks promising. Can they convert? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then from there, the keeper has little chance. 2-on-1, left completely exposed, and it made for a simple finish in the end.
Well, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Oh, a superb save. Crisp tackling. Opportunity in the wide area. Options in the middle. Oh, big opportunity. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Oh, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. He's in with a chance. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Difficult to stop him. And players waiting in the centre. And he's clear as lines. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
Well, that is how to run at defenders. Can he put them in front? Oh, a goal! There it is! And the crowd stunned into silence. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Promising possession, this. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now. Great defending. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. This looks promising. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Options in the middle. Oh, big opportunity. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Time for a quick question. Thank you. That's all the questions we have for you.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now. Time's up, guys. Thanks for your questions.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you league action today. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, the fact of the matter is the home side lead the league in goals for, the best attack in the league statistically.
Well, their attacking play has been brilliant. They're always looking to pass it forward. The wide players get good crosses into the box, and the forwards have taken their chances. These fans will be hoping for more of the same today.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, in this 4-4-2, the second forward has two jobs. Firstly, to find space behind the opposition's midfield, and secondly, to help out his central players when they haven't got the ball. He'll certainly be key today.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, it's a defensive lineup, that's for sure. But their wing-backs and at least one of their midfield players will need to break forward when they regain possession, just to give them a threat going forward.
And the match is underway. Yves Barai. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, there it is, the first caution of this match.
Well, he didn't need to make the challenge, did he? He's under pressure now. It's a long time to go in this game.
Well, we spent a bit of time with the manager ahead of kick-off. I think he was the most surprised to hear that it's his 50th game in charge today, Stuart.
Well, in the modern game, that's a lot of matches. But of course, all that matters today is a good result. But overall, I think he's done okay.
Must be! And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well-timed tackle. Ali. Well, they no longer have the ball. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a brilliant turn to buy himself that bit of space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play in the box.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. And it's gone over the line. And a strong tackle. A move of promise on the flank. Options in the centre. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? Deserves credit for winning the ball back. And he's broken free. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. And the emphasis is on creativity. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, the free kick taken, but saved easily by the keeper. Oh, they have it again.
Well, no surprise there. The hosts have enjoyed most of the possession.
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Yves Barai. A real opening now. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Well, I must say he acquitted himself well under pressure. But attacking possibilities. Now can they create something? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Corner kick played in. Able to deal with the threat. And a tidy ball. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Splendid tackle, and a throw-in coming up. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. And half-time it is. An acceptable scoreline from the point of view of the home side. They're on top, Stuart.
Well, as we mentioned at the start, they know how to create chances and score goals, and they've done that again here. But if they're to win this, I think they'll need to score another couple in the second half.
And the match is underway. Yves Barai. Well, there it is, the first caution of this match. Must be! And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They can...
Well, no surprise there. The hosts have enjoyed most of the possession, but in terms of creating chances, they've been well...
A real opening now. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no...
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far, and now the second half is underway. Went in strongly to win the ball. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. It looks promising. Real chance. Oh, he's found the net! And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Good-looking sequence. And foul it is then. And he takes it on from a long way out, and how close it was.
Well, when you can strike a ball like that, it's always worth a try.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, I should think Arsenal fans are in a pretty good mood following this news. The contract situation ironed out, and he might be in action pretty soon, Stuart.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their style of play. He's a skillful player, but the move will just bring out the best of him. It's a good signing for both him and the club.
Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Well, possibilities in the centre, and a harmless cross gobbled up. And room now out on the wing. It is a decent-looking attack here. Cuts it back. Well, he took care of it defensively. And dispossessed. And it might be. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here's the replay. The little 1-2 starts everything off. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. 20 minutes to go in this one. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Can they get in behind them? And they need to get tighter here. And he has the measure of his man. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
10 minutes to go then. Ali. Can he take advantage? Well, he really wants his brace.
Well, he looks so bright today. His movement has been excellent.
Time for a change then. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. He's going forward well here. No way through. Well, space for them here. And the cross is very much on. Can he finish? That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, as I keep saying, if you make forward runs and you look to pass the ball forward and have players who can dribble past defenders, you're always going to carry a threat. And that's what they're doing at the moment. Their forward play was scintillating.
Must be! And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry...
Well, no surprise there. The hosts have enjoyed most of the possession, but in terms of creating chances, they've been well...
Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. It looks promising. Real chance. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserved. And it might be. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
I've just got a couple of questions I want to ask you about the match. Thank you. That's all the questions we have for you. OK, we'll take questions now. Well, that's all we have time for today. Thank you.
And now they get the ball rolling. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. Well, thumped clear. Can he put it away? Oh, that goes down as a wonderful save. But hang on, offside is the decision here. Oh, a lovely ball. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Intelligent threaded pass here. And that will be a corner. And a goal kick will be next. Nogueira. And now with Fernandes. Davis with it. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? And he couldn't bag the first goal of the contest.
Well, I can't believe he's missed the target there. That's a poor finish.
And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Davis. Can they convert? And the keeper diving to thwart him. Promising possession, this. And now with Fernandes. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. He succeeds in clearing it. Hartley. Greg Stewart. Oh, good vision. He's in position. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. Well, a second goal for them here. And possibilities here. And he might be through here. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. And cleared away, a corner kick it'll be. And throwing himself at the ball. Oh, off the bar!
Well, he met it so well, but he couldn't quite get the placement right. A bit unlucky, really.
This looks promising out wide. And it's played into the centre. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Vital interception, the danger was very real. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Yves Barai. And players waiting in the centre. Oh, they've lost it. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, it was a superb counter-attack. Not such high marks for the finish.
Well, the build-up to the shot was great. Good defending, quick transition and excellent movement. It just needed a much better finish.
Dangerous-looking attack. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff. 3 goals without reply. It might be on for them. But they took care of the situation defensively. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Timely intervention. Doesn't want to lose his cool here. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. It's still alive. And a time for calm on the ball. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Offside, close one. Chance to play it in. Oh, he's done it! But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Vera. Davis. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Not a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Well, no problems defensively. This attack looks highly promising. This looks interesting. There to take it away. Fruitful-looking attack.
Hi guys, thank you all for coming. We'll start taking questions now. That's all we have time for today. Thank you for coming.
And so the match is underway. Strength and control, a big part of his game. A creative look about this. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Into the advanced position, and he read it superbly. And he read it well defensively. Possession given away, unfortunately. Rahman. Well, a textbook interception. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Aridai. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. On to Kramer. Takes aim, and a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. An alert piece of defending. Here's Kramer. Stewart. Kauko. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Aridai. And scope for them to produce something exciting. They're making high pressing work for... And a goal! The equaliser! Superb entertainment. So, a level contest, 1-1. That... Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Rahman. You can sense the threat is there. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined! So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Yves Barai. Aridai. Rahman. And players waiting in the centre. And an effective clearance. Aridai. Is it going to be? Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. What an important piece of defending. Oh, that's a fine pass. And intercepted it. 20 minutes to go in this one. Aridai. Can he do it? Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Yoni Kauko. No, high quality defending. Chance to play it in. Will it happen for them? And that's a high quality stop.
Well, it may not count for anything, but that was a great save, wasn't it?
Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Shot attempted. Well, flinging himself at the ball. It didn't happen for them. Greg Stewart. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. This could be the equaliser. Oh, what a fantastic save.
Well, that's a match-winning save there. Not long left now.
Defending by example. That could cost them at this late stage.
Well, that should have been the equaliser. I'm not sure they'll get another chance now.
Well, into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. And a good-looking ball. Not the best clearance. Oh, blocked it. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction. And the referee...
Thank you everyone for joining us. We're going to start questions now. Okay guys, we're going to wrap this up now. Thank you very much for attending.